Hey guys, I am SeaGnome bringing you the second game of Team Canada versus Team Xel'Narwhal. This time it's going to be iShA as the orange Protoss, and his opponent is going to be Thatfeel as the yellow Protoss. So PvP on Blistering Sands. Not the best colors for this, but whatever. I am here with Absentis tonight. So why don't you talk about our sponsor, Absentis?
Yeah, we're being sponsored by the Internet Movie Firearms Database. You can check them out at imfdb.org. They're putting up a $100 prize pool for the winning team and $25 for the most valuable player. So it's really great. Check them out. They have all sorts of firearms information and trivia from movies and books, anime, television series. So check them out. And back to the game, we've got a Protoss versus Protoss on Blistering Sands. Protoss mirrors, they tend to be very aggressive. You do have 3 warp gate builds, 4 warp gate builds, and oftentimes I've seen Protoss versus Protoss turn down to who can make it to Colossi faster without dying. I don't know if that's what we'll see here today, but definitely both really normal beginnings, both mirrored as the match suggests.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my experience too. It's either who can get to Colossus first or who has more stalkers in the beginning. So you're part of Team Canada, right? You're actually the captain?
Indeed I am.
So was there any... Oh yeah, go ahead. Talk about that deal.
Well, Thatfeel is a member of Team Canada. We're real life friends, so I definitely know he is from Canada. That is the one and only requirement for having been chosen. Yeah, I don't recall if we did anything special for practicing. I know he's a solid player. Back in Brood War, he also played Protoss. Was quite good. I really don't know what else to say about him. He's a good guy in real life, and yeah, it looks like they're both going for the same build. Thatfeel is a bit behind on a Cybernag's core. He is up 1 pylon though, so a slight divergence, but nothing major.
Yeah, everything looks pretty much mirrored, which is something that you're kind of supposed to expect from mirror matches, especially PvP. I think more so than even TVT or ZVZ, but it makes for a bland early game at the very least.
No, that's definitely true. And this is pre-patch 1.1. So the Zealot build times and the warp gate cooldowns are what they used to be, not what they are now. iShA going for 4 gate, chrono boosting out that Cybernetics core. Thatfeel pretty behind right now. He's only now throwing down his 2nd gateway.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised. Where did I kind of expected him to have more money somewhere? In general, you should have the money for, 2 gate into Robo or those 4 gates, but...
Oh, and iShA throwing down a pylon inside Thatfield's base, so definitely be seeing 3 and 4 warp gate. iShA is definitely chrono boosting it away. A 2nd pylon going down for iShA, but that probe goes down, so Thatfeel is going to be able to go to town on these two pylons, but there's that imminent threat of enemy units being warped in right away, and Thatfield's got to be feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah, there's still about 5 seconds left on that warp gate tech, and those pylons are starting to get pretty in the red, but I'm not sure if it's going to be in time or not.
Alright, 1 gets taken out behind the mineral line, that 2nd one is in the red. Doesn't look like he'll be warping in any troops.
Ooh, he tries to, but they do die. And you do get your money back, I remember that from someone telling me. I think Zukarikox told me.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Zukarikox was the one that said that. Thatfeel checking around, making sure there are no other pylons with his probe. He is up economically, 6 probes up, but unit-wise, he's behind. iShA is moving out now with a contingency of 3 Zealots and 1 probe, no doubt to throw down another pylon somewhere. And Thatfield's struggling to play catch-up.
Yeah, that probe, probably the most important member of that army, actually, and looks like iShA is going to be following up with another 2 Stalkers and 2 Zealots. So he should be planning a probe pretty soon here.
Yeah, it looks like iShA is going pretty Zealot heavy, only has 1 probe on gas. I don't know if that was an error, decided to do that on purpose. Thatfeel is engaging iShA now out in the middle. iShA is throwing down a pylon. Thatfeel almost losing 2 Stalkers. This Zealot's definitely going to get taken out. And yeah, just desperately trying to get more troops out for Thatfeel. Only has 3 Warp Gates to his opponent's 4. And he's just throwing down another pylon right now and is engaging inside Thatfield's base.
Yeah, he really needs to engage with everything he has. There we go. And I do like the positioning of that second pylon. Probe gets taken out, though.
Yeah, it's nice if you manage to get high ground vision. You can warp in units on the high ground. Okay, it finishes and it gets taken out. But iShA's coming in with a lot more units, a lot of Stalkers right now. Sorry, Zealots against Thatfield's Stalker contingency. Force Field goes down, not much help. Just so many Zealots right now. Thatfield is not bringing them back and not cutting them. Fortunate, Thatfield could probably take in a lot more Zealots and sustain less losses if he'd been kiting.
Yeah, definitely. Stalkers do very well against Zealots as long as they're microed properly, but unfortunately this isn't the case, and iShA, now with an overwhelming amount of Zealots inside the base, is probably going to be able to get into that probe line and deal a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Thatfield, he went for very much of an economic route. He's almost doubling his opponent in Harvesters. Of course, now all his probes are being taken down, and iShA just completely overwhelming his opponent.
Yeah, Thatfield forced to pull almost all of his probes off the mineral and gas lines. So, you know you're in a bad spot when that has to happen, especially in mirror matches.
Yeah, you definitely don't want Battlecruiser inside your own base. Thatfield taking huge losses, warping in a few more Zealots, and his probe line is being absolutely decimated. And Thatfield calls good game.
So that means that it is going to be, what is this, 1 game for each, right? That's 1 game for Team Canada that you won, and 1 game from Xel'Narwhals that iShA just won. So we're going to move on to Game 3 now.